Big up on yourself, guys. It's your girl Chris Choreo here, and welcome to 876 Tutorial Tuesdays. In this video, I'll be showing you how to do 6 dancehall steps. Now, these steps are going right in tandem with my 30-day dancehall challenge. And if you haven't jumped on that bandwagon just yet, make sure you click the link below and it will take you right to it. So let's get right into the video. So the first step we're going to be doing, guys, is called clap and whine. And as the name suggests, you're going to be clapping and whining. So here we go, right quick. I turn to the side, right? And I do clap under, over. You see that? Let me do it slowly. I lift up one leg, I clap beneath it, boom. Put it down, clap above it, boom. And then moving on to the whine, I'm going to bring the hands together like this, and I'm going to caress down the body like that. Okay? So I'm doing a whine with it. Okay? For those of you who do not know how to whine like a Caribbean bad girl or sexy girl, the link is below. Click on that for whining 101. So let's get right back into it. You whine with the hands going down, and then you turn to repeat the same thing. Lift up the leg, clap under, put down the leg, clap over, and whine again to go to the other side. So real time it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's how you do clap and whine. Move into the next step. Okay, so the next step is called above average. Alright, so this one is actually quite tricky, so I'm going to spend a little bit more time on it. So, let me show you real time. It goes 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, change. Alright, so let me break that down. The move goes, you put one hand like that, you're going to place one hand and overlap the other one just like so, and swing it under like so. So if I bring my hands down so that you can see what's happening, I go here, and then I flip it under here, and then when I carry it up, I just go rope it around, and then pull the arm up like a nice caress. Breaking it down again. 1, 2, 1, 1, out. Both hands extend outward. And what I do, I use the inside of my hand and I caress up. I go to the other side, doing the same thing. Easy enough. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 1, and release. Release. Alright? And of course, I'm whining with it. Click the link below if you don't know how to whine. It will carry you to whining 101. One more time, we're gonna do this 3 times. 1, 2, 1, 1. Hit it. Hit it. Again. 1, 2, 1, 1. Hit it. Hit it. And that's how you do above average. Yeah, girl. Alright, guys, the next step is called dash it out. Alright? Let me show you what that looks like. It takes a whole heap of energy, so be warned. So, 1, 2, 3. Hey! Are you ready for the breakdown? Alright, so become you ready? I'm always ready. Here we go. So, quite simply, simply, the first movement we're going to do like this. Step, step. Alright, if I turn to the side, it looks like that. Step, step. Okay? Then, right after the step, step, you're going into a pull. Here, pull. Okay? Now, the tricky part of this now, it's gonna really call on your coordination. It's gonna go 1, 2, pull. Let me turn to the side now. 1, 2, pull. Again. 1, 2, pull. Okay? What you find happening naturally, I don't think about it, is that my booty pushes back. Right? So you go 1, 2, pull. Alright? So 1, 2, only the booty, pull. While the arms are pulling, just like so. So moving on. So we did 1, 2, pull. Now we're going to go to slap the thighs. Be careful with the slapping of the thighs, please. You don't want to hurt yourself. Okay? We don't want to be black and blue. So here we go. 1, 2, pull. Here. From the side, it goes like that. 1, pull, slap. The final step, you're just gonna hit the floor, boom. Okay? So let's put it all together. 3, 2, 1, and. I'm gonna do 2 to the side so you can see. 3, 2, 1, and. And that's how you do that shit out. Moving to the next step. Alright guys, so the next step is called pretty wine. Why name pretty wine? Look at pretty now BC. Well, I'm just assuming. I'm not the creator of the step, but it's really pretty for true. So here we go. What I want you to do is stand with yourself angled like so. I'm bracing all of my weight into my back leg. And the front, the one at the front is on a slight ball, or it's not on the tippy toe. If you really want to get it pretty, you can go on the tippy toe. But hold on, let me show you the step before we get into the breakdown. So, pretty wine just goes like this. One hand's out, the other one's out, and you go here, 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 here. Alright? So let me break it down for you now. Remember, if you can't catch how to do a basic wine, click on the link below for Whining 101. Easy stuff. All I'm doing now is stylizing it by adding a little pretty flair. And we'll call it a pretty wine in Jamaica. So, bracing back. This foot is on the ball, you're leaning all your weight into this back leg. And the hips are going to go from out to in. Out, in. Out, in. Out, in. So if I turn to the front, exactly to the front, right? And put that foot out to the side. This is what it looks like. Alright? So let's go pretty wine. One hand will go around as if guiding the hip. You see? Yes, girl. Like that. Right? And then the other hand now is kind of staying static. Right above the head. Okay? Let me turn to the back so you can see. It goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the other side is the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. And one thing I want to bring your attention to as well is the movement of my feet. So for example, you see when I go out, look what's going on. And I don't do that intentionally. It's actually just naturally happening, right? So one of the things I want you to focus on too is listen to your body. Sometimes your body gets into uncomfortable situations and it tries to tell you, okay, you have to move your foot in order to make this happen, girl. Listen to your body knows what it's saying, alright? Moving to the next step. Alright guys, so the next step is called go-go wine, and this one is a quick one, really easy stuff. All you're going to do, put your hand over your head so, you can either choose to put the hands like this, hold one like this, or put the 2 hands clasped like this. Whichever one you choose to do, here's what you're going to do with them. It's going to go around, right? That's all you're doing. Okay, if I turn to the back so you get a better view, it goes around, around, around. Now go-go wine is a wine from way back in the 90s. Remember me as a little girl used to do go-go wine. When we used to hide and do go-go wine. So here we go. Go-go wine here, 2, 3, 4. And of course the hips are involved. If you don't know how to do a basic wine, go to the link below, Whining 101, alright? Then, a go-go wine also goes all the way down to the floor. So, from here, the arms moving along with the hips, going down, 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 alright? A go-go wine also turns, okay? And here's what that looks like. It's roughing up. Let's take out myself. Burning now. Here. Alright ladies, so I get asked a lot, Chrissy, how are you able to bend that low and stay low? What is it? What can I do? Because whenever I do it, whenever I get that low, I feel like I'm going to jump on the ground and spread out like a pancake. I got you. So, you have to make sure that you have a sense of discipline. Otherwise, you're just not going to get to where it is that you want to be, okay? So, I'm going to give you an exercise for strength, for endurance, and also for maintaining flexibility in the knee, alright? One of the things definitely can do for strength is squats. Alright? And I'm going to give you an open leg squat. Turning the toes out so that we focus also on the glutes. Okay? And you're going to bend down and up. Squeezing the glutes at the top. 2 and up. You're going to do 30 sets of 10 of those. After you do 3 sets of 10, I want you to do 3 sets of 20-second holds of pulse squats. Okay? In other words, it's a minute. And you can separate it into 20 seconds and have intervals after each 20 seconds. So pulse squat is simple like this. Still turning the knees out, the toes are out to the side, pushing the bum out as though you want to sit on a chair. Same alignment as the squat that I did before. And you're just going to do pulse, 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 pulse for 20 seconds. Alright? For the entirety of a minute. That's what is endurance. Now, in terms of flexibility, you have to think about all the muscles, all the connective tissue that are surrounding the knee. Okay, so sometimes some of us might not have flexibility in the knee for various reasons. It could be that you have a pathology that you need to go to a doctor about, or see a physiotherapist in order to treat it. But for the persons who know that they have nothing other than you just sit down all day and lazy and you don't want to do nothing, here's what you can do. You can stretch the quad by doing that, pushing the pelvis forward so you get the entire glute muscle. Stretching the quad. And then you can stretch the opposite muscle, which is the hamstring. Oops. Just like that. Hands above the knee or below, never on top of the knee, or you can also come all the way down. Alright? The next thing that you can do is actually a pigeon pose. Okay? And I'm going to do a standing modified pigeon pose in that you can lift one leg and just crane it like so. In this way, you're stretching these muscles here, and the muscle here, the tensor fascia, actually goes down. The fascia goes down and connects to the knee. So all of those things are connected. Oh, maybe then I don't stretch. From here, you can also just sit down like that in a big sumo squat and practice opening the knees like that. Okay, so I gave you strength, endurance, and flexibility. Alright, commercial break is done. Moving to the last dance step. Alright, ladies, the very last one is Dear to My Heart, the snake back on my dance. So I can show them how long I want to show it. So here we go. A snake back, I'm going to show them this from a profile all the time. But for the persons who are new, this is a snake back, just in case you've never seen it before. A snake back goes like this. Alright? So how are you going to be doing this now? You want to be moving in between 2 positions, known in yoga as a cow and a cat. So, the cow will look like that. And then the cat will look like that. So, putting them together, we want to consider melting like water. And another thing you don't want to neglect is the shoulders moving as you're going into that position. Alright? So I like to tell persons as well, you can actually start from standing up. So you can actually feel the motion of the skeletal system. I don't know, skeletal system of the vertebral column. That's your backbone right here. Moving, alright? So here. Whew. Like that. Alright? And now we're going to go right over. I go here. See, I go into the cow, and then the cat, cow, cat, cow, cat, cow, cat, cow, cat. Alright guys, so this has been your 6 dancehall step tutorial. Make sure that you log on to the 30-day dancehall challenge. Link is right below. Comment, like, share, subscribe to my channel. Big up yourself. I'll see you in the next video.